guys, everyone's watched a superhero show about unlikable characters making terrible jokes with little to no actual crime fighting in it? Of course not! But we're doing exactly that in one of the worst TV shows ever put on air, Teen Titans Go. Oh god, does this show suck. For those of you who don't know, Teen Titans Go is actually a reboot of the original Teen Titans series, which aired on Cartoon Network from 2003 to 2006. Based on the DC Comics superhero team, the show centered around 5 misfit superheroes and their quest to fight evil, and also fit in with the rest of the world. It was dark, dramatic, but also had a lot of fun action, along with its lighthearted and funny moments.
Perhaps Robin would enjoy potatoing the couch with us.
And some doofuses at Warner Bros. Animation decided, hey, all that crime fighting is way too exciting. Let's instead make a show about what these heroes do in their everyday mundane lives. Are you kidding me? That's like if you made a Superman movie where the whole emphasis is on Clark Kent filing taxes. But trust me, that's not the only thing that makes this show god-awfully horrendous. In fact, see if you can figure out in this clip from the intro. Okay, well, aside from the fact that this theme song sounds like caramel dancing on steroids, this new animation design looks awful. The original was designed similar to an anime and had good shadows, nice angles, and creative character designs. These new ones all look like something a 5th grader can make on Windows Paint. I mean, it's so half-assed. And on top of how flat and simplistic everything looks, what is up with this new color scheme? I mean, what, did a pack of highlighters throw up all over the show? The colors are so bright, it's practically painful to look at. Now, to this show's very little credit, they at least had the decency to bring back the original voice actors from the first show, But even that can't save the characters from this torturous new writing. Robin, the leader that once respected his team and assisted with conflicts between them, is now an egotistical moron who spends his time whining about not having any superpowers and beating the crap out of people even when they're pleading for mercy. Raven, a troubled sorceress who wants to avoid her destiny of destroying the world, is now into ponies, because, hey, Tara Strong voices Twilight Sparkle and My Little Pony. Get it? And pretty much everyone else is just a bunch of immature, self-absorbed douchebags. Especially Cyborg, who thinks that he can be funny just by screaming every line at the top of his lungs.
What kind of person do you think I am? I can't! Jigs is so mad at me!
Wow, incredibly annoying.
It's like with each episode, the characters just get more and more punchable. Like in the episode where the rest of the Titans follow Robin to the Batcave and start toying around with all of its dangerous and expensive equipment.
Ow!
No one is allowed to touch the ultimate Batarang. This is Batman's most prized possession. If anything happened to it, he'd kill me. Now let's just...
Awesome!
Oh yeah, just risk getting your own team leader in trouble just so you can have a bit of fun for yourselves. That's what real friends would do, right? You know, whenever the show has setups like these where the characters hurt each other in some way, they never learn from reactions or even apologize for what they've done. In fact, none of the characters ever learn anything or grow as individuals, and the show is strangely proud of that. Just about every episode ends with this really lame joke where they make you think the characters will learn something only to be like, oh wait, psych, no, we haven't learned anything. Character development, pfft, what's that? Seriously, what kind of lessons are kids supposed to be learning from this again?
I don't believe this!
On top of that, the premises for each episode are just some of the stupidest ideas I've ever heard. Like Robin having to find the couch spirit. Yeah, there's a couch spirit. Or Cyborg and Beast Boy arguing over whether burgers or burritos are better. Okay, is it just me, or is this starting to sound like toddlers wrote this show? I mean, all the time spent building up strong characters, dramatic storylines, poignant relationships, and they honestly thought this was their best foot forward? I don't know, I guess the idea they're going for is that they're supposed to be focusing more on comedy, or at least what passes for comedy in kids' shows these days. But seriously, where did this come from? Why are so many kids just afraid to throw in complex themes and ideas? What, do you think kids' brains are gonna explode? Oh yeah, God forbid we actually try to challenge our kids. Let's instead throw this crap in their faces.
Waffles!
Waffles? Waffles?
Waffles?
Wait, why is this funny?
Waffles!
Waffles?
Waffles!
Waffles.
Okay, guys, not that this is exactly funny to begin with, but this joke is really starting to wear out its welcome, so if you could kind of like, you know, like stop, maybe, or like...
Waffles?
Okay, you need to stop.
Waffles!
Waffles, waffles, waffles.
Screw it, I'm just gonna go make some tea or something.
Waffles! 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 Waffles!
Waffles.
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 Well, they're still going?
Look, guys, saying waffles over and over isn't funny. It's annoying. Please stop.
Thank you!
Waffles!
Oh my god. I mean, seriously, you have to try harder than this in order to produce actual written humor. Just because something is random doesn't automatically make it funny. I mean, heck, I can do that right now. Hey, look, everybody, a table! Laugh! Oh, and by the way, they do completely disregard the original show's canon. Like in this episode, the title being a question the producers of the show clearly haven't been asking themselves, we find out that Cyborg and Jinx are now apparently a couple. Yeah, remember that whole story with the kid Flash using his kindness and empathy to teach Jinx to start over and become a better person? Yeah, that got tossed out the window, apparently. Seriously, it's as if a 12-year-old fanfic writer didn't like how some of the relationships in the original show played out, so they figured they'd write their own crappy version that somehow became an actual TV show. Anyway, Jinx is upset because her Valentine's Day isn't special enough or something like that, so Cyborg decides he's gonna go fix it.
You must journey to the land of last-minute Valentine's gifts. You must collect 3 magic cliched objects of love: flowers, chocolates, and a teddy bear.
Yeah, materialism solves everything. So after Cyborg takes a magical journey into whatever this is, he comes back and everyone's happy and
Girl, you're so amazing.
no. Aside from Jinx and a couple of other exceptions, most of the original villains barely even make an appearance in this show. In fact, many fans were rightfully upset over this, so they figured they'd make an episode called The Return of Slade. Wait a minute. Slade? You're actually gonna bring back Slade? I mean, okay, that kind of seems like a cool idea. For those of you who don't remember, Slade was a really fantastic villain. He was dark, mysterious, and had a really creepy voice that kind of reminds me of HAL 9000.
Trust is easy to destroy, but it takes time to build.
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
This is a perfect opportunity to find some common ground with fans of the original show. Maybe even get a whole new audience. And what did they do?
But we have no choice. Titans, go!
Woohoo! I can't believe what just happened!
The menace known as Slade has been vanquished once and for all!
You can't be serious. You really can't be serious. You lured in fans of the original show just for that? The rest of the episode doesn't even have anything to do with Slade, and it's called The Return of Slade.
No, Star. Clowns are the coolest.
No, I don't care what the rest of the episode is about. You totally lost me there.
And it wasn't just the fight that was amazing. In the end, so many compelling storylines came together and resolved in such a satisfying way.
Well, it's too bad people will never see any of it.
Too bad our writers aren't talented enough to actually write any of this. Yeah, would it destroy any measly bit of respect anybody might have had for you, show? Oh, and when there is any action, and trust me, that's quite the rarity, it never lasts over a minute and the pacing is often slowed down. Now, some people have attributed this to the new animation techniques used in modern cartoons. The original was hand-drawn, which allowed the animators to keep the action quick, unlike the new show, which was animated on Adobe Flash. But I don't think the software is entirely to blame here. In contrast with My Little Pony, a much better show animated with Flash, the action, while not always perfect, is very well timed, the pacing is good, and it's set up in some really creative environments. Now, I'm gonna repeat that. My Little Pony has better action than a show based off a DC Comics superhero team. And because I'm sure you all need it, I'm gonna give you a moment to let that sink in. This is beyond bad. It's just downright lazy. Isn't anybody seeing this?
This show was supposed to be my greatest achievement. Instead, everyone thinks it's garbage! Your sense of humor is so lowbrow. And then there's your acting. If you can call incessant screaming acting. And finally, the audience hates how you look.
Wow, I don't know what to say. You've actually been listening to what people like me have been saying? You literally just repeated everything I've been talking about throughout this entire video. I mean, am I even needed here? I mean, I actually feel kind of touched. You've honestly really been listening to what fans of the show have been saying? Well, okay, so what do they do? Maybe touch up on the animation, fix up the writing a bit, or...
Let's get highbrow!
I do say, did you hear the news about the election?
Feels like a student film, yo!
Why, I would love nothing more in the world than a slice of 3.14159.
Why am I even surprised? No, seriously, why? Why am I even surprised? Of course, even when they're faced with totally legit criticism, what do? Just go and make fun of everybody who wants something a little better than this. Yeah, real mature move there, guys. So as you probably guessed, they do end up returning back to the original state.
We's back, yo!
Reboot us if you want, control freak, but we are proud of who we are and what we represent.
You know, I get the sense we're supposed to be feeling some kind of relief over this, like, you know, yay, then the show I Low and Love is back, not, oh, hey, look, now it's only slightly less crappy than it was before. And you know, this honestly just leads to the worst part about the show, the smug self-awareness it has. See, that's the thing, this show is pure junk food for the brain. But they know that, 100%, and guess what? They don't even care! Yeah, they can put any kind of malformed laziness they want, you'll watch it, what do they care? So yeah, this show is garbage. None of the characters are likable, the writing is lame, the animation is beyond cheap, but most of all, it's just insulting, not only to its audience, but to the original source material. And look, I'm not gonna act like everything about the original show was perfect. It had some issues. Some of the jokes fell flat, the episodes weren't really all that great, and the animation could get a little over the top. But when it got it right, it really got it right. A lot of the self-referential humor in Teen Titans Go seems to claim that fans of the original show are upset because it's not dark or serious enough. But the reason why this reboot seriously pales in comparison to its predecessors goes far beyond that. The original knew how to balance out its heavy drama with fun and enjoyability because it knew its audience well. Teen Titans Go instead tries to pander to the mainstream in a desperate attempt to stay relevant by writing jokes that even internet dorks would be embarrassed to write. Every time I watch a show, I feel like I'm being talked down to, like it's telling me that I'm not smart enough for better. It's honestly astounding how much this show goes out of its way to completely insult its audience's intelligence. And for a kids show, that's just about the worst possible route you could go. Kids need challenging morals and ideas. It teaches them to think for themselves and understand the world around them. There are plenty of other kids shows that really go the extra mile and try to shift what children's programming can do. And the fact that shows like this are continuing to be made and shaping children's childhoods just make me sick to my stomach. So parents, I wouldn't recommend showing this to your kids unless you're using it as some sort of cruel form of punishment. And my only hope is that they cancel the show as soon as they possibly can. Awesome. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Pinktwingirl, and I'm gonna go jump off a bridge or something.